Hello Scorpio, my name is Michelle and welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. If you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notifications. I have been posting weekly zodiac sign tarot readings as well as twin flame readings and some deep dives into the major arcana. So if you're willing to listen to some of those and want to learn a little bit about tarot and what the major arcana is, go ahead and push on those videos. If you are an existing subscriber, thank you. I love you. I would not be here without you and your support, and I so appreciate everyone subscribing and sharing this channel with their friends and their family. If you have a moment, pop on over to Instagram and take a look at Signs of Tarot. That's where I take real life photography of restaurants or people or art or retail or boats or scenes in the sky or things that people put in their front lawn of their home. I just take random photography and I compare it to the traditional tarot reads of many decks. So it's kind of taking real life photos and making them into a traditional tarot read. So go ahead and check that out at Signs of Tarot. It's a different twist on, the real world meets tarot. We are going to dive right into your reading, Scorpio. I am taping this mid-May, but really this is a timeless message. Whenever you are meant to get this message, that's when you're going to find it, so don't worry about the date. I start off all of my reads with a Wisdom of the Tree Oracle card, and for you I selected the eucalyptus. And this is one of the amazing tree cards that really speaks to me on various different energies. First of all, Scorpio, take a look. Many, many branches going in many, many different directions. You are busy. You have a lot on your plate right now. You're juggling work and money and family and romance and friends and day-to-day life. This is one of those trees that has so many branches going in different directions that your head may be spinning at some time, Scorpio. So take a moment to take a deep breath, get your ducks in a row, which they always are. But just know, if you're busier than usual right now, the eucalyptus card is telling you that everything will fall into place if you keep yourself organized. Number two, we all know eucalyptus is for healing. It's used for medicinal purposes in teas and in rubs, and it opens up your nasal and your sinuses so that you can breathe and put oxygen into your red blood cells. But what's amazing also about the eucalyptus is they also use it in Vicks Vapor Rub, which opens up your chest. So I'm going to take that as far as your read, that I think your heart chakra is ready to open. I think that if you went through a breakup, a divorce, a separation, if you had some, fights with your family or friends and you've just been single or just in isolation, I think you're ready to open up your heart chakra and really welcome people in again. And I think that's beautiful. But here's your little warning. Do you see this branch here? If you can see, that branch has nothing to do with the eucalyptus tree, but it's now resting on the tree and the tree accepts it as one of their own. So what I'm telling you is that many people are going to turn to you right now. Your light is shining. Your energy is on fire, and your open heart chakra is inviting people in. That also invites people's problems in, their need for a shoulder, their need to cry to you, their need for your time, energy, and effort, which is fantastic, Scorpio. You are forever the biggest empath in the zodiac sign, but make sure you carve away enough energy for you. You have enough on your plate right now to give 100% to other people who need you right now, and try to find a fair and balance. And the last thing I want to say about this card, if you have watched this channel at all, is the bird on the actual branch. I as an intuitive tarot reader, I have adopted certain elements and traits within all of the tarot cards that I feel are connected to me. Whenever I have a bird that's actually touching a leaf, a fruit, or a plant, to me that's what I call touchdown. You are at this point at your height of listening to your intuition. And you're going to be getting a lot of downloads from the universe because you have a lot going on. And it's telling me to tell you, universe and spirit is coming through so strong for me to tell you that you really have to listen to your intuition. Don't discount it. If you feel something is wrong, it's wrong. If you feel something is off, it's off. If there's something that you're questioning, keep questioning it. On the same side, don't negate yourself. If you're feeling love, if you're feeling that this person that entered your life is cool, if you're feeling this situation makes you happy, don't drop the other shoe and say, oh God, it's too good to be true. Listen to your intuition, really listen to it, and embrace whatever comes in, either with trepidation or enjoyment to bring into your life. I hope that made sense. Okay, Scorpio, I already have your cards down because I was in the middle of taping your video, and my dogs, Lady Madonna and Eleanor Rigby, just decided to bark on a marathon. So I had to shut off the tape. So we're going to dive in. You got the Judgment up, Temperance up, Page of Pentacles up, Seven of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Wands reversed. The Judgment, I want to show you these cards because they're absolutely stunning. The Judgment card upright. You know, in traditional tarot, if you are in a lawsuit, it's going to go in your favor. If you are in a trial, it's going to go in your favor. If you are reviewing a contract right now, you're going to win it. If you're reviewing a contract to make sure it's on the up and up, you're going to find whatever was hidden in the contract and become the hero in your employment. Whatever in the legal world that's put to you, it's going to come up in your favor. Judgment in the upright talks about it coming in your favor, especially with this particular card, because the sun is bright and vibrant, shining. We all know the sun in all of our tarot cards means clarity and abundance. So if you're in some sort of a contractual or a legal case or a court case, it's going to go in your favor. But what also Judgment talks about when it's in the upright is to closing out a karmic cycle. Whether this is a long-term relationship that really made you dive into patterns that you have done over and over again, it's finally closing out. You know, whenever I see the Judgment upright, I'm asked, Michelle, what does that mean as far as karma? Well, karma really isn't between me and you. Karma really isn't horizontal the way we're taught in the United States and the Western civilization. Karma really is from ancestor to ancestor, passed down from generation. So karma is really vertical. So you are shutting down a karmic cycle that has been passed down to you from generation to generation, lifetime for lifetime. And you are closing it out. And that's a moment for you to have a glass of wine or an amazing cup of coffee and say, toast to me. I'm changing patterns that have been brought down for me from generation to generation. I'm closing a karmic cycle in my life. And why do we want to do that? Because once we do it, the buck stops there. It doesn't get passed down to your children. So whether there were codependency issues in your past, or you fell in love with the same type of a person over and over again, thinking it would be different results, or the way you communicated didn't give you the best communication back, or if it's the way you handled yourself in certain situations or handled stress, regardless of what the particular pattern is, you're closing out that cycle, which is going to give your children a breath of fresh air that now that karmic cycle is closed, if that makes any sense. So the Judgment card upright is always beautiful. Next to it is the Temperance. I don't know if this is a seal, I don't know what it is, but Temperance is a beautiful card. It's all about communication and it's all about equality. The Temperance in the traditional Rider-Waite is the angel pouring wine back and forth with one foot in the water and one foot on the earth, symbolizing one foot is grounded and one foot is emotional. When I see the Temperance card right next to the Judgment card, I mean, it's beautiful. It's very Librian energy of equal give and take and balance. But when I see the Temperance card next to Judgment, what it's really talking about is that you have taken control over your life and have brought equality to yourself. And most important, for the first time in a long time, your head and your heart are on the same page. Oftentimes, so many of our issues and so many of the bad decisions we make in our life is because our heart's telling us to do one thing and our head's telling us to do another thing. Well, what is it when your heart and your head don't communicate? You're not listening to intuition. But as we know right now with your eucalyptus tree and touchdown with the bird, intuition is coming down and you're embracing it. So to get the Judgment card and the Temperance card both together tells me that you are entering a time and space in your life, Scorpio, with equality, your head and heart. It's the most grounded you've ever been, if that's making any sense to you right now. And you know what that's going to do? It's going to bring in a little bit of a new offer. Now, a Page of Pentacles is a small offer. It could be a job opportunity. It could be somebody asking you out for a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. But it's going to be really fun, and it's going to open up a whole bunch of windows of opportunity. The Page of Pentacles also means sometimes that somebody's coming back with an apology. If somebody that you were fighting with, whether it's romantic or friendship or family or work-related or your children, if there was a rift, they're coming back and offering you an apology. Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are very tangible and tangible items. The Page of Pentacles is also getting a gift of jewelry or getting a gift of value. So I'm just throwing out all the scenarios for the Page of Pentacles. But pages by nature are messages. So a message of, hey, let's go out and have lunch, or let's go out to dinner, or hey, why don't we meet here, is coming your way, and that'll be beautiful. And you know what? You need to accept that offer, whatever it is, whether it's friendship, whether it's romance, whether it's just a networking opportunity to meet somebody for a new contract. All of this is opening up the door for complete balance and calmness in your life, Scorpio. Lucky you, this is one of the best reads I've had all week. And you know why you deserve this? Because the Seven of Cups is in reverse. There are a lot of options in your life and a lot of chaos in your life. A little bit similar to the eucalyptus tree, but different. Mainly different options in your life. When we see cups spilling all over the place, it's dating this person, doing this, hanging out with that person. It's really not enjoying the present and connecting 100% with anybody. So you can't make a wise decision. You are putting that on the table. You are opting for the many, many options to really just focus on one. And that's what Judgment and Temperance is all about. And that offer is coming through to you with the Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands in reverse is one of my favorite cards in reverse ever. I'm going to show you what it looks like upright in this card, because it's the camel carrying all of the wands on his back through the desert. Look at the look on his face. Okay, but you got it this way. Scorpio, you're letting all of your burdens go. And I think a lot of the burdens that you're letting go have to do with letting go of the Seven of Cups, feeling that you have to be on all of these dates, that you have to do this, that you have to do this, that you have to meet this friend, that you have to do this. And I think you're letting go the chaos of options of time and opting for a much calmer, happier, healthy life, which is going to invite somebody very important into your life. It's going to allow you to leave all of your burdens behind. This is actually a really beautiful read for you, Scorpio. Enjoy the calmness. We know life is cyclical, if I can say that word correctly. We go through rough times and rough periods, and then we come out of it. You are headed into a time where you are going to be your most radiant, your most confident, your most balanced, your most calm. And it's going to invite like-minded people who are calm, radiant, balanced into your life. So you will be inviting in very like, similar mind, because at the end of the day, like attracts like. So keep your thoughts extremely pure and have a beautiful day. Take care, Scorpio. Namaste.